Very important, very informative, a must needed live. This is Sweet Teacup. If you're in the chat, I want you to come on to the chat. Make sure you send me a chat so that I know that you're in. I have some very important information pertaining to, yes, our royalty nation. We want to protect them. We want to make sure they are protected, they are well informed, and they have support. So, like I say, once you get in the chat, start chatting with me so that I know that you're in the chat. After I do this live, I am going to post a very important phone number. I have literally within 20 minutes ago just talked with the police department in Las Vegas, Henderson area. I have personally called them myself, told them I am from the state of Florida because I wanted to bring what we are seeing, what is unfolding out here on YouTube, in the YouTube community. Hi, Gina. Hi, sweetie. Hello, MZ Diane. You got my phone going in and out, but when I see the rest of the chat, I'm going to tell you guys hello. Thank you for coming. Like I say, look here. We big royalty nation here. And listen, we are going to protect. We are going to protect our the royal kids. And the way by doing this, making sure their mother is protected. But we are definitely going to make sure we do it the right way, the correct way, and the smart way. You know, just because we don't live in Las Vegas, it doesn't mean that we don't have power. That's power of technology. That's the power of phones. Hello, you guys. Hello, Miss Balance. Okay, you guys. So like I said, you guys, I can't lie because I just got off the phone with Las Vegas Henderson Police Department, talked to them personally myself, told them what is going on, what is unfolding. Now, on the legal standpoint, the police officer told me that it's not illegal for Dumbo to bring someone to the pickup and the drop off, but that's okay. But Roy, you in the bushes, if you in the chat, or someone get this information out to royalty, sweetie, I will never lead you astray. Go to your pickups and drop off. Don't believe nothing that come out of his mouth when he says to you, I don't want to do it anymore. It's a lie. Because if you miss a drop off or a pickup, he's going to try to use it against you. He think he's smart, but I'm smarter. Trust me on that. And when you go pick up your babies and drop your babies off, I just verified have a police officer, and I'm going to repeat each time. If Dumbo, man-child, small-minded, to be arrested, trust me, they're gonna get him. And if Louis, big PR, whoever, who she thinks she is, if she want to go down that route, then let her come. Whoa. Sorry, you guys, are you still here? Okay, you guys. It is legal. I talked with them. I'm going to give you their number because we are watching this unfold in the YouTube community. I'm going to give you the number to the police department that you can call and you can state what you have seen on YouTube and what is going on because they need to know and they are very much aware who he is. So yes, he done his little homework as for checking to see what he can do legal and what he can't. However, we have every right just like him. So I'm going to give you the number. I'm going to also post this number on my YouTube community post so that if you have concern and you are concerned for the royal family, that you can call and give your concern as well. The number is area code 702. The number is 267-5000. If you guys are still out in the chat, please chat with me so that I know you are still there. I don't know why my phone, it kind of went out a little bit and said that it lost connection. We need to make sure that you all get this information, because like I say, our main goal is to make sure that those babies are always protected. They are safe. We want to make sure. We didn't hear you. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me now, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me now, put a 1 in the chat. My phone did went out for a quick second. I don't know. But if you can hear me, okay, good. Royalty, like I say, you need to take the police with you with the pickup and the drop off. I talked with the police department myself. We can call them, don't matter where we at, and give our concern. Because what we going to do is put him on notice. The phone number is area code 702-267-5000. You are going to hit prompt number 2, because this is right now a non-emergency call. But you all can call the Henderson Police Department in Las Vegas to let them know that you are concerned, because you are watching this live unfold on YouTube. And yes, make sure we all let Royalty know. We all need to let her know. We need to encourage her. Baby, put your kids first. We know you're not afraid. We know you're big Royalty, but put the kids first, because he is an evil person. When you go pick up your kids, I'm going to repeat it again, bring a police with you at all times. I don't care if he tell you, oh, she's not going to be there, I'm not going to bring her. Don't fall for that. It don't matter. He opened up a can of worms. He opened a Pandora box. Every time you go pick up those kids, you bring a police officer. When you drop them off, you take a police officer. That man is deranged. He is crazy. And we're going to get him what he wants. He wants to show how much power he got. Well, we're going to show him how much power we got as a nation. We are Royalty Nation over here. And we're not going to sit back and we're not going to watch him. Our PRP gonna wish she never left Gary, Indiana. This man finna to ruin her image. He's gonna drag her down. He's gonna get her arrested. He gonna get her thrown in jail. Because like I said, you guys, that man is desperate for the money. I saw this coming. He need that money, and he's gonna go to every extreme to get that money. If you have any kids, teenagers, anyone you know that got kids and teenagers, get them to unsubscribe from his channel. The way to take him down is to hurt his pockets. Get them to unsubscribe, because he don't deserve it. At this point, he is going too far. He has taken this too far. So like I say, you guys, after I do this live, I am going to put this number up on a post. Again, the number is area code 702. The number is 267-5000. Let me read some of you guys' chat. The main reason we are concerned is for the kids, and the family protection are concerns. Exactly. We are very concerned for the family. CJ is a damn drama queen, and he would do it. Yes, he would do anything for the money, you guys. He have really went above board. CJ be buying his subscriber. That's why he's not gaining it. Yes, he do. And not only that, my opinion, I believe he buy his comments. I believe all those comments we see that flood his videos, and they say, oh, you're so great, we love you. I believe they are all fake comments. There's no way on earth he's getting all these good comments. No one is going to condone that. This have went too far and beyond. YouTube is not made for somebody to verbally go out and send out a death threat. You literally admitted you paid this girl $20,000. Baby, that's a hit. That's illegal. That means you put a hit out on royalty. And PRP or Nike or whatever what your name are, you literally is willing to go to jail for $20,000. $20,000 that you're not going to be able to spend. Listen, he probably don't even have $20,000. So like I say, at the end of the day, call that number. Once the number start flooding that police station, they're going to know this is serious. And she did. She took down my information. She took down the name of the video. I told her when the video was done. I explained to her when the home invasion started. I explained to her it was like about a month after the home invasion that he initiated the fight between Royalty and Nike. And then now I'm telling her of the situation of what he is initiating again by doing that post stating that he is bringing Nike to be his bodyguard. Well, you go right ahead and you bring who you want to be your bodyguard. You go right ahead. Good luck. But you know what? Like I say, he is done. He is done. And if there are any kids out there, if there are any teenagers out there, is this what you condone? Is this what your parents raised you to do? Every day with PJ. Average. Basic, but not average. Is this really what you condone? Is this really somebody you want to support? Aina, whatever was her name. She sounds like a very intelligent young lady to me. My question to you, sweetheart, my question to you three, every day with PJ, average but best, anti-hyena. My question to you all is not, do you like CJ So Cool? It's not, do you support CJ So Cool? It's not, do you like Royalty? It's not, do you support Royalty? It's not about, do you think it's fair that the man don't get to see his kids? None of that. It's about, do you condone to watch a situation to occur excuse me, you guys, this thing got me I should have me about it, but this thing got me so concerned, it really got me choked up. Do you three honestly gonna stand by and condone and support a person knowing that innocent babies, innocent people, somebody's mama, grandmama, what did Grandma Royalty ever do to anybody? The three Roy kids, Jaleel, Nation, Leon, what did they ever do to anybody to deserve this? Are we really going to just let a threat come out like that? Are we really going to allow them to be at risk of someone getting hurt over jealousy, over money? Money. That's why they say money is the rule of all evil. You guys, I am 59 years old. I will be 60 in 21, and I'm going to tell you a story. Lord have mercy. And I hope it brings tears to my eyes when I think about this situation. But this is a story when I was a little girl and I saw it unfold in my eyes. I was about 7. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I was raised in the Blodgett home. My mom passed away last year, but my mom had a best friend. She had a best friend, and her best friend had kids. And we played with her kids. We played together. My mom's best friend, and I have to tell this story because I got to reach you guys, because I want you to know this is serious. My mom's best friend She was married. The kids had a father. All of the kids had the same father. But they was in a toxic relationship. They argued. They fought. One particular day, and like I said, keep in mind I was 7. One particular day, my mama friend called her. She said, Forrest, come go with me. Give me a minute, because it's sad to me. She said, come go with me. He got my mom, he got my dad. He got them trapped in the house. He called her and told her she had already left with the clothes on her back and took the kids. She left everything. Do this story not sound familiar? She left the house. She left the money. But he called her and he said, what happened was, I don't know how he got her mom and dad over there. Now, I'm talking about people that are no longer here anymore, including my mother. Give me a minute. But he called them. He called her and said, I got your mom, I got your daddy. I need to talk to you. You guys put a 1 in the chat because I need to make sure you guys are still out here. Because I don't want to finish the story and you don't hear it. It's a story that needs to be talked about, that needs to be spoken about. Because I'm watching this. It's like I'm watching a scene that could happen and unfold again. So put a 1 in the chat so that I know you'll see it here. And if you know anybody that's out there, you send a post and let them know Sweet Teacup is live. And I am giving a true story because I want something to be avoided. I'm going to finish with the story. He called and he told her, you come see me. I just want to talk. I got your mom and dad. You come see me. I'm going to release your mom and dad. I don't know how he got them over there. But somehow or another, he convinced them that she was still there and they went there because they wanted to protect their daughter. Well, guess what? She asked my mom to go with her, but someone intervened and they told my mom. Just give me a minute. They say, Forrest, no. Something ain't right with this. I don't think you should go. So my mom told her best friend, she said, no. I don't think you should do this. You need to call the police. Let the police go with you so you can go get your mom and dad. She said, no. He got my mom and my daddy. No, I'm going. Now keep in mind, this is a person that she was married to for years. See, you can be married with somebody. You can live with somebody for years and you can think you know them. You could think you know everything about them. You could think you could know what they can do. Now, in this story, about a couple of months ago, my mom's best friend went and bought a weapon. I told you that they was a toxic relationship. I remember being a little girl spending out of the house and they would play this music, it'd be nice, and then they'll wind up arguing. But you know, when you're little, you can't say anything. That's just it. And when you're a kid, you really don't know what's going on. You really can't say anything because you don't know what to say. You're a kid. I was there when I spent the night. I would hear the arguing. It broke my heart. Me and my friend, we would just hug each other in that bed, just wishing and praying when it would stop. Finally, when it would stop, we were able to settle down. We was able to go to sleep. So, she purchased a weapon to protect herself. She told my mom, listen. And see, my mama told me this story. I knew part of the story because I was there. I lived it. She told my mom she bought the weapon to protect herself. My mom said, no. You know, you don't want to do that. Somehow or another, in between him convincing her, you need to come back. I just want to talk to you. I have your parents. He found that weapon. He had that weapon. I told her she wanted my mom to go, but my mom said, well, no, I don't think we should go. Let's call the police. Just wait. Give it 15, 20 minutes. Let's call the police. Now, back then, granted, the police did move the way how they move when you're in a predominant black neighborhood. So to make a long story short, because she was angry, she said, no, I'm going to get my mom, I'm going to get my dad. Because this was a man that she was married to for a long time. And she thought she truly knew him. So she went, she left. And you guys, that man shot her. He killed her dead. He didn't hurt her mama. He didn't hurt her daddy, but he shot her. This woman and this man had 6 kids together. He didn't care about the kids. He just wanted her dead. And he killed her. He shot her multiple times. It broke my mom's heart. You guys, I was 7 years old. My heart was broken, and I didn't even know why it was broken. Today I understand. So when I was saying all this was unfolding, that was one of the reasons too why I couldn't sit back and let a man just bash a single mother with 5 kids. Because I've seen something like this unfolded. So, like I said, I issue again. Every day with PJ. Auntie Hyena. Average but basic. Is this really what you want? You really want innocent people to get hurt just so you can continue to support someone that have went overboard. He went too far. Someone can get hurt. It's not that important. What's important are them babies. How them babies is going to live. Like I say, when my mom friend got killed, I was 7. That means my friend was 7. She had a brother that was 5. There was a sister above her that was 8. There was another one that was 9. They all was up under the age of 12. And they had to grow up without a mother, knowing that their father killed their mom. You can't imagine what that could have been like to see children grow up that way. How did you determine how you going to love your dad and knowing that he took your mother away? I can't imagine, but I seen it. Those kids was hurt for years, and it may have went till they got so grown, they refused to talk to their father. Yes, he went to prison. But you know what? He felt happy. He felt content because he just wanted her dead. He wanted her gone and he didn't care. He felt she was the root of all his problem. But his problem was always him. So like I say, this have gone too far. And if PRP, if she was raised in any kind of way, that I feel in my heart that her mom or grandma, whoever raised her, I know they must have raised her better than this. She would take her daughter, she would take her stuff and go back to Gary, Indiana, where they were safe. But coming to this man rescue for money, it's not a smart thing to do. And like I say, baby girl royalty, if you out here in my chat or somebody tell you, do not, I'm going to repeat it again, do not let history repeat itself. Do not for 1 minute. It doesn't make you a coward. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you a woman that have kids, and you want to see your kids get promoted. You want to see your kids graduate. You want to see your kids go to the prom. You want to see your kids get married. This man is not important like this anymore. So anytime you go around this man, you make sure you got the police with you so that we can continue to see you, to enjoy you, to see your kids, to enjoy your kids and know that you are still here. And that's just what I want to say to the YouTube community. So like I say, if it's anybody out there, and if you feel that you know it's right, that this has gone too far, you need to encourage people to literally stop subscribing to this man because he needs to stop and he won't stop. But you know what? The community, the YouTube community can make sure it stopped, because in order for him to get his power, he got to get it from us. That means by us subscribing to his channel and supporting him. And this is not supporting the black community. He is making it bad for every black YouTuber out there. You got I Show Speed. That young man worked hard to get where he at. One bad apple, one African American dummy can ruin it for everybody. One. And is that fair? You know how many people have worked hard for their YouTube channel. You know how many people who have been out here in the YouTube community, and you know what? They didn't do things the right way. He made sure he paid them. He made sure that they got what they earned. So why should any other YouTuber suffer because of one bad apple? Because if that dummy goes and do something bad, I promise you it's gonna affect every African American out here on these YouTube streets, because we sat here, we looked at, we heard, and we watched everything unfolded, and we did nothing. We did nothing. And that's wrong. That's not what that platform was made for. The YouTube platform was made for entertainment, but not physical, harmful, where it emotionally hurt people. It was here to bring joy, to bring happiness, to pass time, to give kids things to look at, to give adults things to look at. What this young man is doing, this is not what YouTube stand for. And not only that, if something was to happen and he goes in and destroy YouTube, not only that, the people or the individual who created the YouTube program themselves, he's going to tear it down for them. They work hard to build a platform. Let me tell you something. I was born in 1963. This did not exist in the 60s. It didn't exist in the 70s. I don't know when it came out, so it could have started in the 80s, but it didn't exist where somebody was able to work from home and just talk about their life. You can cook, you can sing, you can do this. It became a new era to help all races, to help all genders, to help everybody, whether you old, whether you young. It became a way that you was able to express yourself, to enjoy yourself, and you could make an income income on the side to support your family and yourself. So why on earth will the YouTube community sit back and let one selfish person ruin it for everybody? There is nobody else out here, no other YouTuber on the YouTube community doing the things what this dummy is doing. No one else. So why should we allow him to ruin it for everybody else? For what? Out of selfishness and greed and money? Because he feel entitled? Because he feel that, oh, I was with them for 8 years. I put them on. Let me tell you something, young man. You did nothing. You're not God. Everything was already written. You hear me? Everything was already written, pieced together, glued together, and put up way before you was even thought about, little man. So understand that. God is a powerful God. You did nothing. You were just a piece of the puzzle. So you better learn to humble yourself, or you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to be locked up in bars, looking at four walls and just looking. You can't even look at yourself because you're probably not going to even have a mirror. So like I say, if you're still in the chat and you heard what I said, please put a 1 in the chat. Because like I said, this was a serious live. I wanted to come here. I want to give this information because I'm just not one that's going to sit back and watch a family to be destroyed over money. And like I say, I am going to put the number, you guys, in my post. I'm going to post it on my post. You can call that number and you can just report what you feel. And let me tell you, somebody say CJ is still in love with. You know what? That's not love. Love is not when somebody wants to bring harm to you. I'm sorry. That's not love. Love is not when somebody wants to ruin you and take you down. Love is not somebody that want to snatch your babies out of your arms at night where the mom came to sleep because she's worried about her babies. That's not love. What he got for her, I don't even know what you call it. Because I'm going to keep it real. I have never, even in a movie, I have never seen anyone to be this manipulative. I have never. So like I say, you guys, we can stop this. And like I say, I have faith. Like I say, I don't know the other ops. I don't know the little ENT room. Even with him, I know that even though he wants to support Dummy, he knows Dummy went too far. He knows it's too far. Because I don't think nobody wants to be responsible if somebody's kid got hurt. What if in between all this, them babies got hurt? Who is going to be able to live with themselves? Who's going to be able to wake up each day knowing that them babies are not here? Who's going to be able to do that when it could have been prevented? How? Just by not subscribing and supporting him. If he's making videos and he's saying positive things, if he's saying, look, I don't like her, we ain't together, I'm going to move on my way, that's different. But this is not the same. This is different. This is dangerous. This is threat. This man is using terminology of protect myself, weapon, $20,000. I don't want to die. I'm a kill. Listen to the words coming out of his mouth. Listen to it. This is not something we need to support. It is not right. And at the end of the day, if this is something was to happen, he's going to make it. I'm going to say it again because I can say it because I'm black. He is going to make the whole black community of YouTube look terrible. He's going to make it look bad. It's going to be all over the news. African American killed this. African American, this happened, this, that, this, that. Then what's going to happen? You know, you out there, you say, you're going to do this. What's going to happen when nobody wants to support to your channel? What you going to do? Huh? Now, you can't even make money. The tea room, the shade room, the tea channel. The voice of the people. You say you the voice of the people. Well, I'm speaking to you. What are you going to do if this young man does something terrible to that woman? What are you going to do if something happened to them babies? You name your channel the voice for the people. Well, now it's time for you to speak up and be the voice for the people. And you should do a video saying this is not right. It's gone too far. It needs to stop. That's why I say there need to be some new channels, some new T channels out here. Because these other T channels, no, you're messy. It's too much. Now, there is one T channel, and I think she's a female. Her name is Flawless, I think. She did a video the other day, and when she was saying some positive thing, and she was saying, even though she did not want to be in between it, she literally stated that it was wrong. What Dumbo was doing, it was wrong. She said, why don't he just move on? And why don't him? Just because you was with somebody for 8 years, just because you have taken care of their kids for 9 years, even if you was married, you don't. Even if it's your mom, We don't own each other. We are God's children. We don't own each other. You don't own somebody. That's not why God put you here and brought you here. And if Dumbo would have did long time ago, if Dumbo would have just went and did a video and say, I am hurt. I screwed up. I fumbled the ball. I cheated. I did whatever. But I love her. I want her back. But no, that's not what Dumbo did. Dumbo lied. He said he wasn't a cheater. He said he did. He said she was a gold digger. She did this. You went and got your new girlfriend. You did this. You did that. You brought all that on yourself for greed and money. And look at you now. Look at you now. And I'll tell you something else. Because you know what? I told my family members, I said, you know what? He said that Chris Brown at one time was one of his big people that he looked up to. When Chris Brown, whatever what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna, Chris Brown humbled himself. He apologized. He fixed it. He moved on. She moved on. They both have their separate life. They have beautiful children. And you know what? At the end of the day, he say he's a fan of Chris Brown or whatever. You know what? At this point, Chris Brown, if you even hear me, if you hear my chat, see, I want to teach young man something. I am 59 years old, finna be 60. To the YouTube world, I am nobody. I'm just somebody's grandma. How somebody say, she just somebody's grandmama. You right, I am nobody. But you know what? I'm going to show you the power of a voice. I'm going to show you the will of being positive. So, everybody that I know that he wanted to reach out to, and they didn't reach out. So, Chris Brown, if you get my message and you hear my message, Chris Brown, I want you to reach out to my channel, SweetTeacup, and just give a hello. Because I want to teach young man something today. I show speed. If you hear my message or you hear somebody tell you, just reach out. You ain't got to give me no long conversation. Just say this, I show speed, and I want you to say hello. Sinette, I believe Kai Sinette. Same thing. He made a statement, oh, well, I saw them, but I ain't nobody fan. I'm not going to get up. Well, guess what? I am 59. I'm going to humble myself. And I'm going to say, Kai Sinette, can you please just send me a one? Just send me a hello to my channel. You see how easy that was? Very simple. We all are just people. We all are just people. And if you're out there listening to my channel, just in case you're in the bushes and you are somebody very important, because dumbass, excuse me, he made me cuss, because Dumbo seemed to think being rich and famous is the most important thing in the whole entire world. And if you are rich and famous, which meaning like you're Jay-Z, you're Beyonce, you Floyd Mayweather, I don't know how to tell anybody. If you just happen to be out there and you happen to hear my channel or somebody tell you, send me a hello so that we can prove to this young man. It's just about being humble. It's just about being authentic. It's just about being honest, being a good person. That's all it is. All that manipulating, being conniving. None of that exists. Pretending to be in a relationship. Want to take control of nobody. You don't need none of that to be rich and famous. So like I say, you guys, the number again is area code 702-267-500. Call that if you have concern like me. And you know it's not right. Call, that's the Henderson Police Department. I reported the video. They are aware that they're going to get phone calls. Because like I say, I am way in the state of Florida and I am looking at this unfold. And by you call that number, you're not doing nothing illegal. We just letting it be known that in the YouTube community, we see what happened. I don't care what race you are. White, Asian, Chinese, India, I don't care if you come from another country. If you support a grandmama, send me a hello. We're going to prove to this young man that you don't have to be an important person. You don't have to be the most rich and famous important person for someone just to say hello. It's just that simple. So, like I say, you guys, I am going to post this on my post. I am going to post the number. And like I say, just so that you all know, I'm going to put it out there. My name is SweetTeacup. I have some godchildren. They have never met me. And I'm going to tell you who they are. Obviously, one is royalty. I decided to be royalty godmother because I saw her at a time where I felt she was in a situation that watching the YouTube just dragged her. And I felt she needed someone in the corner. I want her to know that someone loves her. Someone is supporting her and her kids. And then I have another goddaughter, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you don't like her, but she's my goddaughter. I chose her, and that's Love by Erica. Love by Erica, I have not forgotten you, baby. Godmama's still here for you. It's just that you was moving a different way. But I'm still here for you, too. And then I have my DDG. DDG don't have a clue in the world who I am. DDG have a wonderful family. He have a wonderful family, support family. But you know what? I like DDG. I like his music. So I claim him as my godson. I think him and Haley are a wonderful couple. And then I know this going to surprise a lot of you guys because I don't even think this young man even know. I have another godson. But I stayed in the bushes with him. But I know in his heart, I know it's in there. Because I saw from looking at their old videos how they was raised. I know in his heart he's a good young man. He got to find himself, and I'm gonna keep it real. That's my godson, Chriselle. Yes, Grandma love her son, Chriselle. Chriselle, sweetie, I have never forsaken you. It's just that you didn't know who I was. I have never forsaken you. I know God made a great young man in you, and I know you will prevail. You just got to trust in yourself, and you just got to be you. Be you, sweetie. That's it. At the end of the day, you guys, there are people that are going to fall. There are people that's going to rise. But God put all us together because without us falling and rising, a lot of us would not be where we are. JC didn't get to be famous because he just lucked up. God had everything planned. And then when he have everything planned, you're going to have good times, you're going to have bad times. But without no bad time, you could not have came up to your good time. So just remember that. Everybody is human. Everybody make mistakes. And when you out there and you struggling with your channel, you mess up on your channel, you got to learn. First thing first, you got to learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how's the YouTube people going to love you? You got to learn to love yourself. Once you learn to love yourself, and if you keep loving yourself and you just keep grinding and doing what you're doing, the world is going to learn to love you too. But that's the first thing. You got to believe in yourself. How's you going to accomplish anything if you don't even believe the things that you say, the things that you manifest, the things that you plan, the things that you set up for yourself, but you got to move the right way. And that's what you do. And you know what? And that's just being human. And that's just living. And that's just growing. Take care. If you got kids, you love your kids. And so, like I say, I don't hate the ops. I don't even know the ops. I know, like I say, when I look at average by basic, you know, not average by basic, I had to get on you because you were doing a little too much. Now, you stop moving the way you're moving because, see, you don't need to be moving like you're a predator. Stop with the messing with my goddaughter. Stop with anybody's teenage daughter. Don't do that. Now, unless you want the police on you, now I'm keeping it real. I have reported you. Like I said, you got eyes on you. So move yourself a certain way. You don't have to. Personally, I think you have a great personality. I think you would be great on YouTube. You just need to find what works for you without bashing children, without bashing a single mom. Every day with PJ. You say you have your business where you do turkey legs. I don't know. You seem a very competent person. You seem to have a lot of energy. And if you want to support, I'm sorry whatever happened with you and your baby mamas, but that's not all of us, sweetie. All women are not like that. All of us, we're not scum. How everybody say scumbag, but all of us are not like that. How can we be like that when we're your mama? Make it make sense. All of us is not like that. I'm sorry that you got a hold of a woman that was not good. And yes, there are a lot of women, just like men, they're bad apples. I'm not going to tell you because it's a woman that's good. No, that's an evil woman. But I am sorry that these evil women came into your life and did what they did to you. You're right. Every dad do deserve to see their children. But sometimes, same thing with the mom. Sometimes when you know that you just not at your best, especially when they're young, when you know you're just not at your best, that you can be this great father or this great mother that you need to be, you need to let your kids go. Let them get the love for somebody else who can give it to them until you can come to your kids the right way. Now, like I say, I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Nobody never pulled that young man a long time ago. I don't know why nobody never got with Dumbo and just show him some love. Now, I will tell you this. I'm not going to call you Dumbo when I made this statement to you, little man. Corderio, if you had been in the state of Florida, if I would have seen you, I would have given you love. Because all kids deserve love. It's never too late to allow someone to care for you. You had it with Royalty, mother. It's just that you mistreated her daughter, honey. You put her in a situation where she didn't want to choose, but you put her in a situation where you wasn't treating them right. And I think you missed that. I think you missed the family dynamic of having the kids and having that motherly love. So find a way. That's why when I say you need to go back to Gary, Indiana, you need to go back to Gary, Indiana so you can figure out where the hurt come from. How you can fix it. It got to be somebody back there in Gary, Indiana that should have loved at you and gave you love. And if they're not, that's where God come in. Put it on your daughter. Put it on your children. Sometimes we don't have great parents, but that's not your fault. You didn't go through a lineup. You didn't walk into a store. You didn't pick your mom. You didn't pick your dad. You were just a baby, an innocent baby that came in this world like the rest of us. We all was born in sin. So sometimes we do wind up with crappy parents. Yes, we do. But guess what? You have an 11-year-old daughter. You have 2 twin babies. Well, you can rectify that by being a great dad to them. And once you do that, I promise you, you are going to be so content. You're going to be so happy. Because all that love that you missed out on and all that support that you missed out on, it's in you. It's deep in you, but it's in you, and you can give it to your kid. So first thing first, stop threatening and bashing their mom. They love their mom just like they love you. They need their mom. They're your babies. No one can take your twins from you. Are you kidding me? Little baby CJ look just like you. Baby Cordelia, hey, she got wonderful personality and she probably get it from her dad. Baby Kamari look identical to you. No one can take your kids from you. But you should, I'm just saying, you should want to put them first. You should want to see them grow up and graduate, get promoted, get married, and you'll be a granddaddy. Life is not over for you. You got to find yourself. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. Somehow or another, you got caught up in these payday loans. But you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. You got in it, there's a way you could get out. But first, you got to humble yourself. You got to trust in God, and God will show you the way how to get out of the situation you're in. Without you bashing Royalty, attacking her and bashing and attacking her kids. There is a way. Now, you guys, like I say, I just hope that, like I say, we all come together, stay together, do what's right. Sometimes it may be somebody we care about. It may be somebody that we look up to, but sometimes if they wrong, we got to call them out. We got to stand up for that. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know, Grandma, love you guys. I am here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some more God kids out there somewhere. I'm pretty sure. So if there's some God children, whether no matter how old you are and you need God, Mama, I'm going to know. I'm going to know. Like I said, I'm going to know. And when I do, if you need, I'm going to reach out for you. Okay? So Royalty, like I said, you be safe. When you go drop those kids off, you pick them up, you bring them back, you take the police with you. Because like I say, little man got to get help. You got to get help. So you guys, I'm going to love you guys. I don't know if I'm going to go live later, but if I have to, I will. So you guys, like I say, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.